parts, number 1, number 2, and number 3.
Hello, and thank you for coming today. How many of you here have either moved to this country or you've had your parents move to this country? Yeah, awesome. So just like the majority of you here, the majority of people living in the United States have either moved here personally or had their parents moved here. So what happens is that some people are lucky enough to come here legally, they're able to get their citizenship, but unfortunately a lot of people aren't able to do that. Did you guys know that 10% of the labor force is undocumented workers? That's more than any other state here. So that number was for here in Nevada. So that's more than any other state in the country. My purpose here today is to persuade you all that Las Vegas should implement the hands-on program, a program where illegal undocumented workers are able to come and receive citizenship and gain worker permits. So first, I would like to describe the history of immigration within Nevada and also in the country overall. So throughout the Obama administration, Obama focused a lot on immigration and how to improve the system and the way that immigrants were being handled. So Laura Meckler actually mentioned that Obama was striving to provide more worker visas for high-tech workers, the people that actually know how to work computers and things of that nature, to construct temporary worker programs for people that might not have those other skills, but they still know how to work with maybe their hands and things of that nature. And lastly, he just wanted to provide a path to citizenship for about 1 million people living here illegally. So as some of you might know, the immigration numbers have ballooned over the last few decades. Back in 1990, we were at 9% of the people living in Nevada was like 9%. And back in 2013, that number more than doubled to 19%. So that is around 592,164 people here in Nevada, just alone. Megan Meslier from the Pew Research mentioned those statistics. So that's why if the creation of something like the hands-on program would definitely help people not just be here illegally, but to actually be actual citizens. So my next point of topic is to mention there are some people already living in Nevada that are working towards helping people, specifically immigrants, help gain citizenship and to get jobs as well. So Mr. LePan actually interviewed Astrid Sylvia, who is one of the most visible faces in the immigration reform movement. So what Astrid has been doing, she's been working with people. She's actually met Obama and has spoken with him several times back when he was president. And what Astrid was just trying to do is to get that mission going of helping other people. She especially helped other people by sharing her story about how her parents and her came to this country. And Astrid, she was able to gain citizenship program, but she was in a child program. So it was a bit different for her than for her parents. Mr. Jordan mentioned that even though, Obama is not our president anymore and our current president views immigration a bit differently, that back when Obama was president, what he would focus on was reinforcement on gang members and serious criminals that were here illegally. He understood that not all immigrants are the same, and that each person that comes here with a different purpose. And so he wanted to help the people that were coming here with the right purpose. So now that we understand a bit of the history about what's been happening with immigration currently and some people here in Nevada that are already working towards this, I also want to mention that there is an organization already established here in Las Vegas that is working towards these same missions that I believe that if the government paired up with them, they would be able to really establish a government-run program where, like this organization, it's called Catholic Charities of Southern Nevada. don't let the religious part of it throw you off. Like, their mission statement is just to provide food, shelter, and comprehensive services and inspire the community through collaboration. So their main purpose is just to really serve all those people that are in need of in Las Vegas. They have an immigration service that helps around 300 individuals every month, which is a lot, but I feel like that number could definitely increase if it was like a government-run organization, not just, something that is a religious nonprofit. So what Catholic Charities does is that they work very closely with the Executive Office for Immigration Review and the United States Citizenship and Immigration Services. So what they do is that they pair up with those offices and already government-run places and help them make people citizens a lot faster. So they also provide a English language program, so then people are able to read and speak English. They also sit down with people and they go over their benefits as employees of all these if they're already working. So I think this is definitely something that should be done by the government if it's not already done so. So implementing something like the hands-on program would definitely benefit other people and immigrants specifically. So the implementing of the hands-on program would truly help these citizens, or immigrants that want to become citizens. I mean, imagine yourself living in another country where you just want something better for yourself and for your family, and that's all you want to accomplish. And you realize that the country that you're living in currently is not going to allow you to do that. So you go to another country to seek those opportunities and to find a better life for yourself and for your family. So I believe that by implementing the hands-on program, we would definitely be able to help achieve that in Las Vegas. Thank you.